March 2024 Astrology, Unlocking Your Fate. This forecast is for the March eclipse information and more for the rest of the month. We are closing out 2024's first period of this open and free period with personal planet retrogrades, where you can plan, you can create, you can manifest, you can launch things. We are also in the shadow of eclipse season. This is a time where we're traversing back and forth between the me and the we sectors of your chart, between Aries and Libra. We're starting the month off strong with Aquarius energies that encourage all types of humanitarian efforts, internet-based connections, projects. I want you to be thinking about like new technology, AI, science, futuristic inventions, and Pisces energy. This is also a strong force of energy because there are so many personal planets here. So you're going to be feeling the other energy of other people. It's like feeling other people's feels. And we will all have this high emotion, this compassion, and this intuition at this time period. Hi, I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate, and this is your March 2024 monthly astrology forecast. To get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. Now let's dive in. So for Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising, the Aquarius energy is at the top of your chart. This is innovative thoughts, ideas, science, technology, and collaborating with others. The Pisces, this dreamy Pisces puddle that's going on here, is about connecting to others that are in like a spiritual group or kindred spirits, a social circle. It is you connecting to peers, whether they're with work associates or people that you want to volunteer with or spend your time with. So that is the energy that we are starting the month off with. Now, I want to do fast forward to March 9th. On March 9th, we're going to have Mars square Uranus. Mars is at the top of your chart, and Uranus is in your first house of self. So we know that a square is difficult energy. It's a 90-degree angle. It's one is in the element of air and the other one is in the element of earth, and they don't get along. It is, how do I integrate this? Uranus can be very difficult with Mars in this combination because it's unpredictable. It's about rebellion, and it's you making these sudden, erratic decisions, burning major bridges, something that has to do with you, yourself, your power, your self-expression, your strength, your habits, feeling like you are not being taken serious, and something that has to do with authority figures, a boss, people that you work with. The 10th house is your life path, but it's also your professional life, your reputation, awards and honors. It's how people see you in the outside world. I always say it's like you on top of the mountain or you on top of the building. So possibly burning some bridges with some things that you're saying or some things that you're doing. This could be doing something that you can regret later. Expect that your impatience and your irritability is going to be surging at this time. And this could lead to unexpected fights or arguments. So everybody's going to be feeling this, not just you. It's just that this is where you're going to be feeling it. Add one more layer of Mercury is going to be moving into your 12th house. Mercury is the planet of communication, thoughts, ideas, and this is going into your 12th house of hidden enemies, self-sabotage, fears. And so Aries is fiery. It's passionate. So your communication, it's going to be hot, quick, fast. You wanting to express yourself with more fire and passion. You wanting to take action with any ideas that you have right away. Taking the lead or initiating things. And with Mercury and Aries is you're going to feel justified or right about it as we move forward. All right, so use caution on that day. So let's move on to the 10th. So on the very next day, on the 10th, we have a Pisces new moon. I love Pisces new moon in this beautiful Pisces puddle here. Pisces is very watery, it's intuitive, it's psychic, it's dreamy, it's tapping into the ethereal realm. And so new moons, fresh starts, clean slates, new beginnings in your 11th house of who are you socializing with? What are these groups that you belong to? A Pisces new moon can feel really dreamy, and you might want to pursue projects that are more spiritual in nature. Connect with people that you you can feel a connection with, not just who you have to be with or who somebody says that you should be with. You're going to have these opportunities to explore these creative pursuits. You're going to be wanting to tap into your intuitive side, like follow your gut instinct of, or your intuition, your dreams. Your dreams are going to be really active at this time. But the combination of energy is about angels, guides, ancestors, receiving information, hearing a song, finding a coin, finding a feather, and what does that mean, and tapping into the spiritual meaning of that. All right. Then the very next day on the 11th, we have Venus entering into the sign of Pisces. So Venus is now going to join. Venus joining into Pisces, Venus loves to be here. Venus wants to bring together and unite. And Pisces is feeling it on a heart-based level, on a spiritual level. And so Venus entering into Pisces is love and relationships can now be more dreamy, romantic, having this heartfelt energy, connecting to others. You might desire more spiritual connections with the people that you're with, or want to have a spiritual connection with people that are within these groups, whether it's through work or clubs or organizations, and have compassion and want to have these beautiful, gentle interactions with these groups. Or the 11th house is your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your aspirations, dreaming. This is who I want to be with. These are the people that I want to work with. And when Venus comes here, Venus broadens the perspective and says, who can I bring in and unite with? All right. Then as we move forward to March 19th, so on March 19th, we have the spring equinox. I absolutely love this for happy astrological new year. Now for you, Taurus, the sun is now moving into your 12th house. The 12th house is the hidden house. It's your dreams, your intuition, the psychic realm. It's the Akashic records. It is meditation. It's yoga. It's spiritual retreats. And so this is your astrological new year to begin new projects in this area of your life. Diving into possibly what are some new things that I have that like synchronicities of things, having energy and drive and passion and excitement for this area of your life. This can be a time where you can focus on really what motivates you to take the initiative of, to take the lead and push forward, to uncover some things that might be hidden. Anything in the dream or the psychological or the other dimensions like angels, guides, the spiritual realm or the subconscious realm. And this could be taking a class, diving in, like possibly joining an organization of something that you don't share with other people, but it could be quiet or hidden or reserved. This is the house of prisons and institutions and hospitalizations and afflictions also. And so this could be initiating a time of healing from those things. As we move forward to March 22nd, we now have Mars entering into the sign of Pisces. Everybody's like just joining the Pisces puddle. And so Mars is fire, Pisces is water. They don't really work well together. And Mars wants to initiate, and Pisces says, I want you to initiate things with passion and drive, but it needs to be spiritual. It needs to be creative. It needs to be dreamy. We need to use our intuition with this. And so Mars moving into the sign of Pisces in your 11th house is you are going to be initiating groups that you choose to belong to, initiating what are some hopes, some wishes, some dreams of people, places, and things that you want to connect with in order to pursue your dreams. Now, the 11th house is also the house where we get together to volunteer. It is the house where we gather with like-minded individuals. And so this could be you looking for like-minded individuals at work, with work associates, or with other kindred spirits who have the same faith and belief that you do. And then as we move forward to the 25th, we have a Libra lunar eclipse. Now, Libra is in your 6th house, and the eclipse, the sun, is in your 12th house. So the sun illuminating your shadow side, what you don't share with other people. It's hidden, it's dark, it's your intuition, it's these could be skills that you have, shamanic work, Akashic records, dreams, astral travel, all of these things. The moon having this lunar eclipse in your 6th house of your daily habits, your mental, physical, spiritual, psychological health, well-being. This eclipse is going to be the first of this year, and it's going to bring about huge endings, large culminations in the area of relationships, of who do you spend your time with on a daily basis. It could also end with who do you spend your time with a guide, a mentor, a counselor. It could be people like a chiropractor, people that you spend your time with in order to experience holistic health and healing. The 6th house is alternative healing. And so maybe you are moving past a health issue, or maybe you've discovered something else. There could be this major breakthrough, these dramatic endings, and it brings exciting new beginnings. It's hallmarking this energy of this time of a clean slate to end some things, and then a fresh start to begin some things. Ending some things in your 6th house has to do with, what is your daily routine? What are you doing daily to take care of yourself? The 6th house has everything to do with self-care, alternative health. It could have to do with pets, so maybe a pet crossing over the rainbow bridge. The 6th house has to do with also coworkers, and it's where we volunteer for others. And so this could be an end to you working from home, or an end to volunteering with a club or an organization. All of these things are possibilities at this time, and I'll have another video going into more detail as it gets closer. So Taurus, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystik.com, and to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe.